Do you have a bunch of cash in your checking account not getting any interest? Hi, it's Tracy, and if you answered yes, well, you're lucky. Extra cash is always a great thing to have. Perhaps you're saving it for an emergency fund or a vacation, but no matter what the reason, keeping it in a simple checking or savings account is not the best idea. Instead, I recommend that you use a high-yield bank account. So in today's video, we're going to discuss what this account is, when to use it, and what to look for. I'm also going to give you some US and Canadian banks with the best rates in 2024. First, subscribe for free to help out the algorithm in supporting a brand new channel, and let's discuss. What is it, and why should you have one? Well, I'm going to sum it up and say free money. A high interest savings account is a type of savings account that offers a higher interest rate compared to traditional savings. It's going to allow your savings to grow faster over time. Money in a traditional checking or savings account is essentially just collecting dust, so to speak, and doing nothing for you and your financial goals. Right now, the national average annual percent yield for a traditional savings account is only around 0.58%, where you can find a high yield savings account for around 5%. That's 10 times more growth than a traditional savings account for the same amount of effort. Most high-interest savings accounts have very minimal fees or monthly maintenance fees. This allows you to keep more of your earnings. And one of the main features is accessibility. While high-interest savings accounts may offer higher rates, they still provide you easy access to your funds or money. You can typically make withdrawals or transfer online via a mobile app or through an ATM machine. What to look for? Well, you really need to shop around for the best rates, even if you already have one. Maybe it's time to switch. The best high-yield bank accounts can really vary depending on your specific needs, preferences, and any eligibility criteria they may have. So here are some factors. Number 1, the annual percent yield or APY. You need to look for accounts with very competitive APYs, as this determines the amount of interest you will earn on your deposits. The higher the APY generally means the more significant earnings you will make over time. Number 2, the minimum deposit requirements. Some of these accounts do require a minimum deposit to open the account or maintain a certain balance to earn the advertised APY. Consider your financial situation and ensure that you can meet those requirements. Number 3 is fees and charges. Check to make sure if there's any monthly maintenance fees, transaction fees, or any other charges that are associated with the account. Ideally, you want a high-yield account with very minimal to no fees. This will help you maximize your earnings. Accessibility and convenience. Consider factors such as online banking features, mobile apps, functionality, ATM access, and customer service quality. A high-yield account that offers convenience and user-friendly services can enhance your banking needs. FDIC or NCUA insurance. Ensure that the bank you pick or credit union offers high-yield accounts is insured for banks or for credit unions. This will protect your deposits up to certain limits in case the institution fails. Account terms and conditions. Make sure you read the fine print regarding account terms such as withdrawal restrictions, interest calculation methods, and any other important details. It's important to understand the rules and limitations of these accounts before you open them. For the US, these are the banks that have the highest percentage interest rates right now. But remember, this is at the time that I filmed the video, so always check to make sure that the interest rate is still the same. Evergreen. The interest rate is 5.15%. There's no minimum balance and no fees. Poppy Bank, 5.5% and guarantees you for 3 months, minimum of $1,000. Brio Direct, 5.35%, minimum $5,000. Canada, some of the big banks are CIBC. They have an advantage savings account with an advertised rate of 5.75% for the first 4 months. Scotiabank Momentum Plus Savings Account, 3.4% for 3 months. And BMO Savings Amplifier Account, 5.5%, but this one expires at the end of May. Well, that's my simple explanation of what a high-yield savings account looks like and what you need to know about them. Do you have one, and what's your rate? Mine is just over 5%. I make compound interest on my savings account, which is one of my favorite passive incomes. Thanks for watching and your support. Stay tuned for more money-related videos. Much thanks and love, Tracy.